Hello guys, welcome back to another daily market review. Today is July 15th. Today was an eventful day. It's a Monday, but it basically went for buy side here. Thank you, went for buy side, got rejected, then went for sell side, basically. It's big, seek and destroy large range. Same deal on ES. Rated the buy side, then there was an attempt to go for the sell side, which failed. I think Nasdaq took it. So we have an S&T divergence here right now. It hasn't confirmed yet, but I believe it's gonna hold. So here's what happened today for both sides. Both buy side delivery and sell side delivery. So initially, before New York opened, we have sell side here, buy side up there. We have a dealing range, and I hope the mic is working. So we have this dealing range. We have a discount fair value gap here on Nasdaq. This is the hourly time frame. Discount fair value gap. The bodies were respecting the whole time, and New York opened somewhere here. So here at New York Open, as you guys can see, it in pre-market it formed two down close candles, and at 9 o'clock it rated 9:30. Like in the first 30 minutes, it rated below those down close candles, basically IFED'd and delivered one setup for life on the hourly chart, and attacked the buy side. So this is one setup for life, or second leg buy side on the hourly. It's the same deal with ES. Dealing range, same dealing range. Bodies are respecting. Dropped down to the discount portion of the fair value gap and went for the buy side. Same deal here. IFED. The IFED is important because it's basically a manipulation. The order block now has more confluence, so because it manipulated down below, now you don't expect one more manipulation, one more sell side delivery, or immediate rebalance, or whatever the case is. So you expect expansion, right? So let's dive in, keeping this in mind, to the 1 minute. The blue shaded box is also the NWOG. I keep it on the chart this week. I think everyone should keep it on the chart the whole week because it's a large gap, 40 points. So keep that on the chart if possible. Alright. So the one setup for life buy side's over here. And this is the manipulation at New York Open. So initially it actually went for buy side. Then came for sell side. That was the manipulation, and displaced right away. So BPR, fair value gap, displacement. Now it traded about the buy side here, and it started chopping because ES was still below it, and that's where I got stopped. But it's what it is. So in this consolidation, what I saw basically in hindsight is basically like didn't form an S&T divergence as far as I'm concerned. I don't see it. Let me see. Oh, it actually did. So it formed an S&T divergence, basically V-shaped projection. First S&T divergence, and then price send higher, tagged the second leg on the hourly. So in this leg though, what we have here is the S&T divergence, IFED below down close candle. Now we have an order block. This is the OB. This is the sweep. I'll annotate sweep. Basically a lower time frame manipulation. This is the bullish OB. Price displaced. Fair value gap. Same deal here. Let's copy and paste that. Swept the down close candle. Now it formed an OB. formed an OB, and I believe it diverged here one more time. Yep, with equals. Actually, not equals, but it diverged one more time at the bullish order block. This is SMT. This is plus SMT as well. Then another fair value gap here formed another divergence, or not divergence, OB, which was never tested and tagged the buy side. Now it overshot. Along the way, it left this candle right here. I'm gonna draw that in time because there is no manipulation there. So there's no manipulation there. As you can see, it came down here, balanced this range, basically delivered buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side. Basically rebalanced it all and went for the sell side. Now let's take a look at the sell side here. This price action over here, it is a reversal, but it's not, not the cleanest form of reversal. I mean, you'll be able to see this on a higher time frame, but on this time frame, it's really hard to see it. Personally, I don't see it. As you can see, like, there is no small money reversal or whatsoever. It was just a sharp return, which means V-shape, you need to wait for a bearish SMT first. Okay, so here's that bearish SMT after the V-shape. That is a short, and price delivered sell side here below SMT low, and that range is basically from SMT, maybe like, let's take it from up here all the way down there, 75 points. Generous delivery, although I did not trade it. So, but this is bearish SMT. In this leg also, there is no pullback. It was just one-sided delivery. This is reshape rejection, basically. Bearish SMT. That's the signal, and the dealing range is from SMT low to the V shape. Now we have, you see, this is the range EQ. It was broken first, overshot, formed the SMT. This is the premium fair value gap after the SMT. So whatever it forms before SMT, you disregard that. Okay, this is the premium portion of that fair value gap. You take that. So it traded above, delivered sell side here. In this choppy price action, it formed another divergence. I believe that's the short-term dealing range EQ also. Let's take a look at it. Yep. I'm gonna keep that with red. So it diverged again at the short-term dealing range EQ. And went for the sell side. Afterwards, after sell side was taken, it was basically a bit choppy here. What we have is another dealing range from SMT, because this is an SMT all the way down here. Now we have this dealing range and premium fair value gap here. Traded up there, all the way up there. It didn't have to, but it did. But what's more important is, here I'll zoom in to ES. What's more important here is there was no divergence. Okay, that is the most important thing. Remember, like, if this is a reversal or second leg, it should have diverged. Like, it should have given a bullish SMT here, for example, for a rally. Now it didn't do that as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. ES lower low, Nasdaq lower low. Yep, there's no SMT divergence whatsoever. It just basically went up one last time, formed no SMT, but it was just a manipulation basically. Maybe traded into, I would say, let's see, could be, trying to find PDA from here. Seems like a rejection block. Yeah, I don't see much, but it was a rejection. Range EQ retest, that's a short. You can use the OB for stop loss, and one more sign, short-term sell side delivery here, and then it basically just chopped here more, formed no divergence, but it retested the old sell side, which is basically a higher time frame breaker, or you can say it could be a rejection block. Let me see the 4 hourly or the hourly. It should be a rejection block there. Let's see the 4 hourly. Yeah, there's the rejection block there. So retested the sell side, rejected, delivered. Retested the old sell side, rejected. This is not an SMT. Let me delete that. Rejected and delivered more sell side here in this price leg at 2 o'clock. It formed its first bullish SMT divergence here. This is a higher time frame one though, probably 5 minutes. I'll take a look at 5 minutes in a minute. Oh, actually, hold on a second. This is not a wait a second. This is not a divergence. My apologies. But what here is, so we have this SIBI price accumulation flipped, and it delivered buy side. So here, what's important is basically the OB. Okay, we have the OB low, OB high, and the main threshold. It was respected and rallied, formed a trap. This is the trap fair value gap, delivered more buy side. So that delivery, oopsie doopsie, I didn't mean to delete that. Okay, so that delivery displaced, formed a trap fair value gap. We have a breaker block here, breaker block retest, rally. So this went all the way up to the old fair value gap here, and this is also considered a deep pullback. Why? Because now I'm looking at the old range here, this leg, and its mean threshold in its range EQ. And actually this one is the deep pullback, not this one. Hold on, let me find what that is. That should be a deep pullback as well. Let's see, is it this one? I guess you can consider that. Yeah, I mean, kind of feels forced, but yeah. So I'll draw the fair value gap instead in time. So the price came all the way up to its CE, failed, came down, IFED below the down close candle. Basically this is one setup for life for bullish side. Let's do that with yep. Okay, so we have the discount fair value gap right here. It came all the way down there, stayed above it, so the bodies are telling the story, as you guys know. Market structure shift, but it retraced more. In that retracement, it formed a bullish divergence, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, formed a bullish divergence here in the trap fair value gap, right there. Wait, let me double check that. I annotated it wrong. It's supposed to be here. Yep. And this is the basically second leg target for the buy side. One setup for life, and here it failed to break out basically. And the clue of that failure is, I mean, you can think it, I don't know, like you look at these candles here, like that low or this low or the one below here or the one below. all those candles lack manipulation, so there are no wicks on those candles. So that could be a first, Jesus, that could be a first sign of like, well, the moment price shows weakness, these lows will be the drawn liquidity. They will act like a magnet basically. So here it failed. Now a couple things happened here though that I want to go over. First, there is a V-shape rejection above buy side. So this is the buy side, went above, came all the way down almost immediately. There's a V-shaped rejection, and then this is the first SMT divergence, bearish SMT divergence, minus SMT right here. It looks ugly on ES, but it's what it is. Minus SMT, then the SMT ran above a bullish candle, basically sweep. Now this is an order block. This is the OB, or you can use this one as well. It's both of them are correct. I would use this one because the SMT took high here, but both of them are correct. So there is a sweep. That's the important part. The sweep is the most important part here. You can also use this one if you want to. So it's swept, then the open of that candle becomes the OB once it breaks down. So it broke down here, retested that low of the fair value gap, and basically sold off all the way down to the Asia low right here. I'm gonna take that. Asia low got tagged over there and reacted immediately because I think price wants to or tries to stay bullish here on the higher time frame. So it reacted off of there, V-shape, breaker block, fair value gap. Now it formed an OB here. This is the OB because it's swept the down close candles. Now they're acting like an OB, high probability OB. Retest of the OB and the fair value gap, and market closed here. I'm not sure if there is bullish divergence just yet. So during overnight session, early in the maybe Asia open, it could form a bullish divergence on the lower time frame to target some buy side. So here, my main point of interest for buy side delivery is the wick at 1242. It looks very suspicious, and then we have the SMT in the form of equal highs, very suspicious. Going into tomorrow though, I currently don't have a bias because I didn't see, let me go on the daily. We didn't close today as the way I would like to see. So ideally today I wanted to see a stronger close. I wanted to see the buy side deliver here from Friday's high. That was delivered, but I wanted to see a close above the OB mean threshold. So it's still staying below, which means the price could chop around here for some time until it flips the OB mean threshold, retest, then could expand. But we'll see. This rally, if we're going for Thursday's high, this rally will be high resistance run, guys. Okay, I want you to understand that. And so I'm still thinking that this as a drawn liquidity. Nothing has changed. For me to flip bias, I need to see Friday's low getting violated. Until then, I'll be sticking to my high resistance liquidity run buy side objective, fellas. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, like I said, I don't have a bias just yet. We'll see tomorrow in the morning. But yeah, until then, hope you guys find this insightful, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow on the stream. I'll see you. Peace.